If one more person tells you to imagine a white light around you or visualize a protective bubble, you might lose it, right? Because you've tried that and you're still leaving your sessions feeling drained, carrying your client's anxiety home with you, waking up in the middle of the night with their pain in your body. Here's the truth. Energetic protection isn't just about visualization. It's about staying in your own body and consistently replenishing your energy. And most healers have no idea how to do that. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you why traditional energetic protection doesn't work, what's actually happening when you absorb clients' trauma, and the grounded practices that keep your energy yours. You're a skilled healer. You know how to hold space, but after sessions, you feel wiped out. You carry your clients' emotions home with you. Their anxiety becomes your anxiety. Their grief sits in your chest. Maybe you've tried shielding techniques, protective visualizations, clearing rituals, and you're still absorbing everything. You're starting to wonder if this is just the cost of being an empathic healer. I'm Dr. Oscar Bettis, the Soul Recovery Specialist. I've worked with over 100 healing professionals who are naturally empathic and highly sensitive. And I could tell you, the reason you're absorbing your client's trauma isn't because you're doing something wrong. It's because you're not fully rooted in your own body when you're holding space. And most healers have never been taught how to stay anchored. I'm going to show you the 5 reasons traditional energetic protection fails and what actually keeps you from taking on others' pain. Here's the first thing. You can't protect energy that you're not inhabiting. Most healers leave their own body to meet clients in theirs. Hear me out. You unconsciously match their energy, merge with their nervous system, feel into their experience. This is called energetic merging, and it's why simple protection techniques don't work. You can't shield an empty house. You have to be home in your body first. Here's what nobody tells you. You can't protect boundaries that you're not occupying. Every healer I work with describes the same pattern. I leave sessions feeling like I'm carrying the weight, their weight, not mine. They lose track of where they end and where their client begins. That's not empathy. That's energetic abandonment of your own body. And no visualization alone can protect you when you're not present and rooted in yourself. Imagine trying to lock the doors of a house that you're not in. You can visualize locked doors all you want, but if you're not actually inside the house, anybody can walk in. Your body is the house. Energy protection only works when you're home, when you're fully present, grounded, and anchored in your own physical form. During sessions, do you lose awareness of your own body? Do you feel like you're in the client's experience rather than witnessing it? That is energetic merging, not empathy. But here's where it gets even more important. Trauma lives in the body, not in the mind. When clients bring you trauma, it's carried in their nervous system. It's in their nervous system activation, not just in their words. Visualization, like white light, bubbles, shields, is a mental practice that's important and it's useful to a point, but it also needs somatic release. Energetic absorption happens at the somatic level, body to body, nervous system to nervous system. Mental practices by themselves can't protect against somatic transmission. You need to regulate your body energetically and physically. You can't just think your way into energetic boundaries. I hear this constantly. I visualize protection before every session and I still feel drained afterward. Well, that's because visualization engages the prefrontal cortex, but trauma absorption happens through the limbic system and the nervous system. You're only getting half of the job done with visualization. Visualization-based protection is like trying to stop a flood with the blueprint. The blueprint shows you what a dam looks like, but it doesn't actually hold back the water. You need something physical, structural, grounded, not just an idea of protection. You need to stop trying to visualize boundaries by themselves and start combining them with physical, somatic presence in your body during your sessions. Now, here's what actually happens when you absorb trauma. You absorb through nervous system resonance, not just energy fields. Your nervous system is designed to co-regulate with others. When a client brings high activation like fear, grief, or rage, your nervous system automatically mirrors it to help them regulate. This is called nervous system resonance, and it's necessary for healing work. The problem isn't that you resonate, it's that you don't discharge afterward. You absorb because the activation stays in your system after the session ends. You're not just absorbing their energy, you're absorbing their nervous system activation, and it's getting stuck in yours. Healers will say, I feel their anxiety in my chest, their sadness in my throat, their rage in my jaw. And that's not just mystical. That's nervous system resonance creating somatic sensations in your body. The activation is real, physical, measurable, and it doesn't leave when the client does. Your nervous system is like a tuning fork. When another tuning fork, the client, vibrates near you, yours starts vibrating at the same frequency. That's co-regulation. And it's essential for healing. It's essential for guiding others through healing. But after the client leaves, your tuning fork keeps vibrating at the same frequency. You need to actively stop that vibration, or you'll carry their frequency all day. Ask yourself, do you feel clients' emotions in specific places in your body during sessions? Do those sensations stay with you after the session ends? Do you feel anxious, sad, or angry hours later and realize it's not actually yours? If yes to all three, you're experiencing nervous system resonance that's not discharging. So, what actually prevents this absorption? Here's the key. If this is clicking and you're seeing why your current protection methods aren't working, subscribe for more grounded, embodied practices for healers. Free soul recovery consultation in the description. Grounded embodiment is your actual protection. The only real protection is staying fully present in your own body during sessions. This means feeling your feet on the ground, noticing your breath, tracking your own sensations. When you're anchored in your body, you can witness the client without merging with them. You feel their experience without becoming their experience. Grounded presence creates natural boundaries, not just mental ones, but somatic ones. The strongest energetic boundary is your own embodied presence. The healers who successfully protect their energy don't just do it through visualization. They do it by maintaining somatic awareness of their body throughout the session. They can feel the client's pain and feel their own feet on the floor. That dual awareness reinforces the energetic boundary. Think of yourself as a tree. The client's emotions are the wind. If you're deeply rooted, if you're grounded in your body, the wind moves through your branches, but it doesn't uproot you. If you're not rooted, if you've dissociated from your body, then the wind knocks you over. You get caught in the storm. So your roots are your protection. During your next session, track. Can you feel your feet, your breath, your seat in the chair? If you lose body awareness, you've left yourself. And that's when absorption happens. Now, here's how you actually establish this protection. Before every session, you need to anchor yourself physically in your body. During sessions, you need to maintain somatic awareness, not just mental awareness. After sessions, you need to discharge what you've absorbed through your nervous system. This three-part practice creates real protection. Before, anchoring, during, maintaining, after, discharging. Protection isn't one moment. It's before, during, and after practice. The healers who stop absorbing trauma don't just set an intention. They do a physical grounding practice before sessions. They track their body during sessions, and they discharge afterward. It's a full cycle practice, not a one-time shield. Relying only or solely on pre-session visualization is something that you have to stop. You have to stop ignoring your body during sessions to focus on the client. And you have to stop moving immediately to your next task after sessions. It's important that you start grounding your body physically before every session, that you maintain awareness of your body during the session, and that you start discharging absorbed activation immediately after sessions. Here is the specific practice that creates real protection. Real energetic protection requires 3 components: pre-session anchoring, which establishes your somatic boundaries; during session tracking, which maintains awareness of your own body; and post-session discharge, which releases what you absorbed. This works because pre-session grounding anchors you in your body before you meet the client. During session tracking keeps you from merging with the client's nervous system. And post-session discharge prevents absorbed activation from staying in your system. Together, these create a complete protection cycle. Think of it like scuba diving. Before you dive, pre-session, you check your equipment. You're anchored and prepared. During the dive or the session, you monitor your gauges. You stay aware of your own system. And after the dive or post-session, you decompress. You release the pressure that you absorbed. Skip any step and you get hurt. Starting with your next session, do this 3-part practice. Before, for about 2 minutes, stand barefoot or sit with your feet flat on the ground. Feel the physical contact, ground beneath you. Feel the chair if you're sitting in one. Place one hand on your heart and one on your belly. Say, I am here in my body. I witness, but I do not merge. Take 5 deep breaths, feeling your body with each one. And for every 5 to 10 minutes, notice your feet on the ground. Track your breath. Don't let your awareness of it disappear. Notice when you start to feel the client's emotions in your body. When that happens, breathe and return your awareness to your feet. If it's useful, you can visualize any energy that's attached to you flowing through your feet and into the earth. And immediately after the session, go outside and stand on the ground, barefoot if possible. Shake your arms, your legs, and your torso. Allow your body to release and make a sound consciously, a sigh, a groan, or a vocalization. Place your hands on the earth or on a tree and say, I release what is not mine. Take 10 breaths and allow yourself to return fully to your body. This creates somatic boundaries through physical grounding. It maintains dual awareness of the client and yourself. It prevents your nervous system from merging through body tracking. It discharges absorbed activation before it becomes stuck. And it builds muscle memory of your own sovereignty. Do this before, during, and after each session, and you'll stop absorbing your client's energy in 2 weeks. So you're not absorbing your client's trauma because you're doing something wrong or because you're too empathic. You're absorbing because you haven't been taught how to stay in your own body while holding space for others. Real protection isn't just mental, it's somatic, it's physical, it's grounded, and it works. Subscribe for more grounded, embodied practices for healing professionals. And if you need deeper support in establishing energetic boundaries that actually work, check the link in the description for a soul recovery consultation. You can hold space without losing yourself.